Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Thursday, January 6th, first news show of the year to be on television. Actually, I recorded one yesterday that is going to show Friday, but this is our first one that's going to be on television. Gotcha. So welcome. And look who's back.
Hello.
It is Michelle Ward. Michelle Ward is a wellness expert, and we're going to talk about a wide variety of subjects today. Get you through the winter blahs, maybe, right?
The winter blahs definitely will cover this.
We're going to do all kinds of that stuff here. Again, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Thursday morning. Maybe a little bit snowy today, so drive carefully out there and make sure you take care to drive careful and get everywhere alive. What is going on this very beautiful Thursday, January 6th? You're off, so just mind your own business, whatever you want to do. She's very good at minding her own business. Michelle's been here a few times, so this is not her first rodeo. This will be fun. What is going on in the community? Well, I got to tell you, today, it basically is continuing the events for Deputy Riley's family in Sisney, and there are just so much of an outpouring of love for Deputy Riley's family, and that's an outstanding thing. Let me give you a few of the things going on today, and then I'll mention what the Sheriff's Department down in Fairfield has said as well. Over down in Fairfield at Advanced Healthcare, Dr. Stephen R. Miller, you know Steve, he will be holding a fundraiser today for the Riley family. It'll be all profits from today will go to the family, plus a donation box will be on site. Advanced Healthcare treats law enforcement officers year-round at no cost, so as they proudly support all law enforcement. That's really nice of them. Also going on today, K&M Diner in Fairfield has a donation box set out for the Riley family. Anyone can donate now. They're going to pick that up on Saturday. Also, a few other things. Recreated Health is donating all proceeds from new patient chiropractic appointments today and chiropractic adjustments through the 8th. Their new patient chiropractic special includes an exam. Recreated, it's on 215 Southeast 3rd Street in Fairfield, and you can give them a call at 842-7424. Emily Dash, owner of She's Crazy Customs, also announced that a portion of the amount made until January 8th will be donated to the Wayne County Police Department and to their families. They're going to be making decals, and they'll be selling those, and the proceeds from those will also go to the Riley family. Did you see yesterday or Tuesday, pardon me, the procession or any of that in Fairfield?
Yes, I attended. Yeah, I attended
you did?
The procession, not the funeral, but
that was a big deal, wasn't it?
It was wonderful. It was such a great, and I know the Jasper School was just down the street from me, and to see the school kids out there and supporting, and then the helicopters and just everybody. The group from CDC walked over because I was at CVS there and there, and the community really came together for that family. Well, I'm so appreciative of that.
Well, and that's one other thing. I know that the folks with the family have also come out on Facebook and thanked everybody, and also they're also asking now for a little bit of private time. So
just a little bit of time. I believe they need that.
They certainly do. They've been in the eye of a storm for now a week or more.
Yes.
And so you might if there are ways to help this family that you can still do, but leave them alone for a little while.
Just give them some time.
Give them some time, give them a little bit of space. So that's a nice thing to do. Another thing going on, Derek Martin, owner of Martin Graphics, donating over 200 in memory of decals, and with 100% of the proceeds going to the Benford Township Riley Family Drive-Through Benefit. That's on Saturday, the 8th. They can be purchased at the event. You can find that event all over the internet as well. By the way, I said I'd mention what the Wayne County Sheriff's statement was. The outpouring of love from our community, even nationwide. I know statewide there were a huge amount of folks at the event, and nationwide has been absolutely astounding. We here cannot possibly thank each of you enough for your kind words of sympathy and encouragement, donations of food for all the officers helping cover the county, generosity and giving and love that you've shown for our family here. For all of those who've been asking, there's been a benefit account set up in honor of Deputy Riley. The account's being maintained by Trust Bank, 401 Park Street in Sisney, Illinois. That's 62823. Phone number 618-673-2165. Again, that's Trust Bank, 401 Park Street, Sisney, Illinois. Phone number 673-2165. Just need to contact them, let them know you're wanting to donate, and they'll tell you how to go about it and donate to the Deputy Sean Riley Benefit Fund. They say thank you again for all your kindness. So again, thanks to everybody for doing all that for the family. What else is going on today on I'm not a big fan of, I must tell you, I am not a big fan of today's national days.
Oh, okay.
Not enthusiastic. Not like yesterday. It was, tomorrow's English Toffee Day. Today is National Bean Day.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Listen to you. I tell you. Green, red,
hey, did you know? Well, hold on. National Bean Day. Last night, they just had the Mexican benefit for Officer Riley.
That was the 5th, right?
Yeah, the Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
All I remember is Wednesdays.
All the Fuentes were.
The Fuentes were doing that. So your refried beans,
there you go.
Hey, just celebrate another day.
What is the refried bean? Which bean is the refried?
I'm not red bean?
I have no idea. I've got a list of beans. Is it one of those? I've got I don't know.
I would think it's the red one.
Look at all those beans.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you've got the green mog beans, the navy beans up there on the right, lima beans.
Beans are so good for you. I could do a whole thing on fiber and the goodness that beans offer.
Oh, heavens. This day celebrates the bean in all sizes, shapes, and colors. We've been cultivating beans since the early 7th millennium BC. That'd be 9,000 years ago. And today, just throughout the Old and New World history, beans provide a significant source of protein. Not only are beans exceptionally healthy meal and snack choice, they supply excellent source of fiber, low in fat, high in complex carbohydrates, folate, iron. 1 cup of cooked beans supplies 13 grams of fiber, 9 to 13 grams of fiber. Cellular fiber can help lower blood cholesterol. There are there's 20 there, or 25 there on screen. Apparently there are approximately another 40,000 bean varieties in the world. Only a fraction of these varieties mass produced for regular production. Did you, I must ask, did you have ham and beans for New Year's Day?
We had black-eyed peas, so ham with black-eyed peas.
Ham with black-eyed peas. So, I mean, that's the, that's the traditional good luck meal to start the year.
Yeah, the black-eyed peas is what we had. We always have to have that. We go to my in-laws, and she always makes that. And even the kids that maybe don't like them so well, each one of them have to eat a black-eyed pea. One.
I run like the wind from whenever I see the ham and beans. I'm not a.
My mother-in-law, I didn't grow up eating ham and beans, really.
I did. That's the problem.
But my mother-in-law makes the best ham and beans, so much so that the men's group at church, when they gather each month, she makes them ham and beans. So obviously,
somebody likes them.
She's got some special technique or something, because they are good.
I like green beans. If I'm going to eat, I like the occasional bean. I like green beans.
Green beans.
Does that count?
I don't know, not in this necessarily bean category that we're talking about today, but would that be considered?
I don't know. It's a green bean. I mean, I'm eating I'm eating the husk around the bean as well. Right.
So I guess that would work.
I don't know.
Sugar snap peas, is that included in Bean Day? I don't know.
Well, let's see. It would have to be, right? It's not on that list. But like I said, there's
green peas are
40,000. You got green peas. You got Yeah, lima beans, soybeans are in there, which I do eat occasional soybeans. When you go to the Japanese restaurant, you'll have the beans, the edamame, I believe is what it's called.
Okay.
Have you never?
No, I've not had that.
You've never had the edamame?
Uh-uh.
That's when you go in a Japanese restaurant and they have the warm soybeans that you basically, they're salted and roasted basically, and you just suck the beans out of them. You leave the husk.
Really? So almost like your peanuts thrown on the floor at
kind of like that.
The Lone Star?
Yeah,
or not
kind of. There you go. Kind of like that. We've spent way too much time on beans. Now this is also National Shortbread Day, ladies and gentlemen. National Shortbread Day recognizes a classic Scottish treat enjoyed around the world. It's a traditional Scottish dessert, typically made with 1 part sugar, 2 parts butter, and 3 parts flour. That's pretty easy. Modern recipes deviate from the 3-ingredient rule by splitting the sugar portion into equal parts granulated and powdered, and add a little bit of salt. Bakers commonly use plain white flour to make shortbread. However, some bakers will use ground rice or corn flour. Shortbread cookies and bars call for sharing. Invite friends over. See, I think that's what they have on the Girl Scout cookies.
Those aren't my favorite. Those are like the ones you find in those Christmas tins, and they taste kind of stale.
The ones you find in the Christmas tins are probably thousands of years old, it seems like.
That could be too. I don't know. Not my favorite as a kid.
Shortbread frequently asked questions. Can you freeze shortbread?
I'm going to say yes.
Yes, shortbread freezes quite well. Avoid using freezer bags to prevent breakage. Instead, use a freezer container with a lid.
I
can't imagine. See, that's why you see it, find them in the Christmas thing. They're probably frozen or something. Yeah. Should shortbread dough be chilled before baking?
No. I don't
know.
Yes.
Yeah, so apparently it firms up the butter and allows the dough to keep its shape.
Okay.
So there you go. Should you sprinkle sugar on shortbread?
Well, I'm sure you could.
Of course you should. Yeah, it makes.
Say why not?
It's good, but
what's
it's
the difference
not
between that and isn't the strawberry your
shortcake
that you put? What's the difference?
Shortcake would be more of a pound cake type of deal, wouldn't it? Like an angel food type of thing. Do you not make strawberry shortcake?
No, not really. We usually use angel food cake or something instead. Or if we do, we buy the ones already made, so I don't.
Yeah, with the little round.
Yeah.
The rim.
The rim on it.
The rim to hold the strawberries.
So it's been a long time since I've done that, though.
Yeah, that's ladies and gentlemen, January 8th is also National Cuddle Up Day. Pardon me, January 6th is National Cuddle Up Day. This encourages folks to snuggle with somebody, and apparently there are health benefits to this.
Yes.
January is typically some of the coldest days of the year, so what better way to stay warm and reap the health benefits of cuddling up on National Cuddle Up Day. Whether it's they want to cuddle up with dogs, there's a young child cuddling up with a dog. What happens is cuddling releases oxytocin, and this hormone alone has tremendous health benefits. Oxytocin will give you warm, fuzzy feelings, reduces pain, and also helps reduce heart disease, lowers blood pressure, stress, and anxiety. So there you go.
Well, that's right, and what we're going to talk about. But yeah,
well, that's kind of what
that leads
into
that stress hormone.
This leads into what we're going to talk about
absolutely.
today. I saw that today was National Cuddle Up Day. You and I aren't going to cuddle.
No.
It's not warm enough. It's not cold enough. It'd have to be very, very cold, and we'd have to be stuck in a car for a long, long time. In
Alaska.
In Alaska, yeah. But we'll talk about some of the benefits. We'll help you cuddle up without cuddling up with somebody. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
I like that. So there we go. What is on television today, folks? What do you want to see on TV? High school girls basketball tonight. Flora is at North Clay. That'll be right here on this channel, 615 this evening, and channel 100. Also, NCAA basketball. The Ohio State Buckeyes are at Indiana. That's at 6 o'clock on Fox Sports 1, channel 610. That'll be followed. It's a triple header Iowa is at Wisconsin on 6:10, and then USC is at Cal. That's at 10 o'clock. UAB is at North Texas, and that's on CBS Sports Network, channel 628. Also, the Illini back in action. Nice win Tuesday night. They'll be back at it 6 o'clock tonight at home on ESPN2, channel 638, taking on the Maryland Terrapins. This is Ayo Dosunmu tribute night, as they're going to raise his jersey to the rafters. So there you go. NBA basketball tonight, doubleheader on TNT, start at 6:30. It's Boston at the Knicks, then followed by the Clippers at the Suns. NHL hockey, also 8 o'clock, Chicago out in Arizona on NBC Sports Chicago, channel 643. That is Michelle Ward. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. Going to get you through the January blahs. Make sense?
Yep.
Makes sense. We'll be back right after this here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, folks. Welcome back here at Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much in joining us today. Michelle Ward is here. Do you prefer that one or that one? I probably should ask you off here. You like that one better?
Probably.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I can do that too.
Okay.
You know, I've got a machine here that does that. See, now we're on that one.
Good.
Very impressive. Thank you so much for enjoying my impressiveness. What is going on? Okay, Michelle, we talked about you're here about every couple of months or so, and you're always helping folks through physical stuff. We've kind of concentrated on allergies a lot, as well as getting folks making sure their homes are clean, and healthy, and all kinds of different things. Today, Not really. It's more of an emotional side today, isn't it?
Yes. So, with the, recent things, and with that being, that time of the year when a lot of people have the winter blues, or they're being kind
shortest, short light.
days. Yeah.
You can't get out because it's cold.
Yes, and older adults too struggle more with that because they don't go out as much because it's cold and more difficult to get around in the winter. So I felt like right now would be a really good day to really just focus on our emotional health, because our emotional health can actually affect our physical health.
See, now that is the thing that a lot of folks probably don't realize how much you would think. Your physical health is going to be. It's in two entirely different things. If you can compartmentalize. Well, you just can't compartmentalize that, can you?
Right.
Can one?
So, I think of it like this is, you go through an event, let's say just a child. Have you ever seen a child sad?
A sad child?
A sad child. A
Sure.
child that's gone through, maybe they got a bad grade on a test or something. And when mom picks them up, they're walking around with their head down, or they, got a little bellyache that night.
Yeah.
And, those are the emotions taking over the physical body. And the physical body's reacting to those emotional things. So I want to kind of take you through a little journey. And just wanting to let you know that our cells are very intelligent, okay? And they're wired to restore health, okay? And so when we think about emotions are information carrying, right? And they're going to react with cell receptors, and then it's going to impact our function and the behavior of the cell inside us.
Okay. I guess I'm trying to. Our cells are intelligent.
Yes.
I would think. I've always.
They're definitely not stupid.
Well, yeah. Well, that makes sense. I guess they. I guess I'm trying to. They don't. They don't have a brain.
Well, there's a nucleus to them.
Well, now that's true. You got a point.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they're very, very intelligent because they know what's bad. They know what's good. They kind of. Well,
that's true. They do know. Whenever you do that, when you have an illness, or something, you have some cells come to fight it, and some cells don't. They know their job.
Right. They know their job, or if they're infected in some way or damaged, and then they can do bad jobs too.
Okay.
Right. So, with that said, cell receptors from emotions. Okay, we gather that. Now, I want you to understand, we really have 3 brains. Okay, this is going to be woo, what?
See, now this is good.
I just stick with me here.
I'm sticking with you
because you
because I'm afraid it's going to go flying right over my head.
You agreed that the stomach, right?
I've always thought we've talked about.
We talked about your gut, your second brain, right?
Second brain, yeah.
Okay, all right. So first of all, let's talk about the actual brain. Okay, the first
my brain gets angry from time to time. My second brain.
Your second brain
gets angry it gets hungry.
Yes. Right. Okay. So that's a good example. But let's start with the actual brain. Okay. So the mind is the logical and the intellect piece, right?
Right.
All right. So the subconscious and of the mind actually directs over 90% of the behavior,
which would be breathing. And telling your body to breathe, because you're not thinking of it consciously.
Well, right, but okay, let's say I'm about to smack you, right?
I hope not.
Subconsciously, your
actually,
brain,
the more I talk and interrupt her,
right?
I might be getting smacked.
Right. Okay. So just think about that. Your reaction, okay, or someone comes swinging at you, or you're I don't know. Were you a wrestler? I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay. So somebody comes at you with a move or something.
Okay.
Subconscious. Right, your subconscious mind just almost like that muscle memory. Think of it like that. Okay. The subconscious mind, which is built through muscle memory in your scenario, it just reacts.
That's correct.
Agree?
The quicker, I'll buy that. The quicker one reacts, the better they're able to deal with that. So 90%
of the behavior that I'm going to get out of you, if I come after you to tackle you in a wrestling match,
right,
it's going to come from that subconscious. Okay, so logical. Right.
I don't know about 90.
Just let's just think of a soldier in, the Vietnam War.
Okay.
Okay. If somebody comes out at him, even after he's home in a certain way, he's probably going to react in a different way because of what he's experienced.
And he's been trained.
And he's gone through a training.
He's trained himself.
Or experience. It's not necessarily he's trained, but maybe he had an experience.
Well, experience trains you as well.
Self-survival.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's our logical mind. That's one way. Second one's the heart.
What I thought the first one was the gut.
Well, no, you were going to the gut first, but we need to start with the brain. Okay, because we know the first brain is the brain.
The brain's first, all right.
The mind, okay. The second one's the heart.
Okay.
So this is your intuition. There's more neural pathways that run from the heart to the brain than from the brain to the heart.
Really?
Okay.
I would have thought the opposite of that.
All right. So people, when they purchase things.
Yeah.
Okay. Usually it's an emotional purchase.
Okay, now I'm thinking of heart as the actual pump itself, but you're not talking about that heart.
I'm talking about intuition.
An emotional heart. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Okay. All right. So then we go to the gut. Okay. This is your gut feeling. I have a gut feeling that you're struggling a little bit with this concept, but you're coming along. Right? Okay.
Tell you what, let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And we're doing great.
Can I share one thing before we go?
If you
Real
want.
fast. 90% of the serotonin involved in the mood management is produced in the gut. So that's how your gut's your second brain. So that's the three brains. Mind,
I thought the gut was the third brain.
It is.
Okay, third.
Mind, heart, and gut. Okay.
All right. We got that established. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get to all kinds. We're gonna get the gut and the heart right. We're working on the heart as opposed to the brain today, right?
No, we're working on all of this because you have to have it all together.
This is great. I'm going to be so much smarter after we're done here. It's going to be incredible. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey with Rochelle Ward. Back right after this. Do stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hello, folks, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I was doing a little bit of homework, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Looking through my syllabus was what.
Yeah. And this is my actual class handout, so it's always handy to keep everybody on track and help you kind of connect.
Well, there you go. So we're keeping track. All right, we've developed the concept of the three brains. Okay,
The three brains.
Your
okay?
go. Your turn.
All right. So they provide feedback to each other. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So with that said, you have a life experience.
Life
okay?
experience, sure.
All right. And what would be a good experience, do you think, Bruce, for us? So let's say, trying to make one that you can relate to, but the one I often use when I teach is a busy mom, right?
Use that.
Okay.
Use that.
So
I'll because I really cannot relate to a busy mother. Although
right.
I have dogs.
Okay. So think of this in your dog scenario. Okay.
Okay.
We could definitely do this. All right.
We'll do this.
So life experience is dog's jumping up on you. He's hungry.
He's hungry.
Okay.
Needs to go to the
He's also
bathroom.
pooped on the floor.
Yeah.
And then the neighbor kid's over,
Yeah.
or niece or nephew
Sure.
or something, and you're taking care of that. And then Dodie calls and says, Bruce, I got a flat tire.
Okay.
And I can't reach anybody. So now you're like stressor, right? So now you start processing, okay, I have to figure this out, like in the brain, logically. All right, what do I need to do? I'm feeling...
First thing, make sure that the dog doesn't eat the kid.
Okay. All right. So you're processing all of these things, right? So then you're feeling overwhelmed.
Yes, probably.
Probably pretty overwhelmed.
Most likely, yeah.
Okay. And then, like, maybe you get that little stomach, I'm feeling kind of stuck in this situation because I can't leave the kids. I can't make sure the dog doesn't eat the kid and all the things, right?
You can always separate the dog and the child.
Right. Okay. But you're feeling stuck in that moment because you still can't just leave the kid and the dog in their situation.
So we're
stressed out, stuck in the stuff. So you see where the logical brain, I got to figure this out. I'm feeling overwhelmed. And then my gut is like, oh, I'm stuck.
We're going to say, what's the gut contributing to this?
You're feeling stuck.
Okay.
Think of digestion, it's stuck. It just, gas, bloating, all of those things occurring. Okay. So your reaction is, I've got head tension.
Okay.
All right. Got a headache.
Right.
Conflicted feelings. What do? Do I take care of the kid, the dog, or my wife?
Pick one.
Difficult, right?
Yeah, pick one.
Pick one. Which one's most important?
You're going to be wrong all three times.
Right? Okay.
You're going to be wrong all three.
Your stomach's unsettled, right? Like your digestion is going, woo, I don't know what to do. Okay. So now you have a belief that I'm not enough. I'm not enough as a spouse. I'm not enough as a dog dad. And I'm not enough in an uncle, whatever.
So you have a lack of confidence beginning to
so this belief filters in, like, I'm not enough, I can't be everywhere and everything to everybody. All right, so then that settles in. So what do you do?
I go get a beer.
Okay, so would that be a healthy response?
No, that's entirely unhealthy.
So this is where
you were asking me a healthy response.
Oh, well, what is your response? That was your response. But is that a healthy response? You said no, probably not.
Probably.
So that's where we're at. Is like, that's where maybe you get the addictions. That's where, you turn to a cigarette or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
this would be the point where somebody who doesn't smoke might go outside and find that pack of cigarettes that they had hidden and pop one.
Or dip and chew or whatever.
Yeah, there you
go. So this is where we can use our essential oils. All right, brilliant, right?
Okay.
So let me explain. Essential oils promote emotional purification and anchor the healthy biochemistry in our body. There's 40 million trillion molecules. Okay, that's a lot.
That's what I thought.
In one drop of essential oil.
That just seems like a lot of molecules.
That's a lot of molecules in a little bitty drop of oil.
40 million trillion. That would be quintillion.
So
40 quintillion.
That's a lot. More numbers than I can process. So
that would be.
So you're doing math.
Yeah.
Mrs. Monge would be super
That would
proud
be
of you.
40 and then 18 zeros.
Okay, that's a lot. So these chemical compounds service every cell in the body in the matter of minutes.
Wow.
So turning to an essential oil in those situations can really ground you and do all the things. So we're going to get to that. So essential oils support the cell receptors. We're talking about how the receptors... The emotion is affecting those receptors.
We've got the smart cell. We're getting the receptors.
It's got the receptors that already took in this emotion, right? So now
we got to fix that.
Support the cell receptors by using essential oils. Okay. So then we're going to promote healthy cell function, because that's what oils do. They help the body come back to homeostasis. That was when we talked about the pendulum before. Balancing. Yes.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And then
Balance.
maintains the cell's natural state, which is not freaking out.
Move the cell back to settle down.
Get it back to the balanced
There you go.
state. So that's why we turn essential oils. Now, how do we use these?
Well, you don't drink them.
Well, you can.
Well, you're not supposed to. That'd be a lot.
Yes, you can.
Well, I know, but
In
that,
this situation, you can too. So let me.
but that'd be a lot of. That's a lot of million trillion.
Yeah, doing a lot of million trillion things. And amazing things. Okay, so it depends on the oil. So let me go here. So first way to use them, aromatically. Okay, aromatically, smelling. So you can smell the oil. You can drop it in your hands. Or put in the little diffusers that we've had here on the show before.
Yeah, we've had but which one are there some that are more effective to calm me down than others, or what are we talking about here?
Well, all of them have their own special thing, and this is where I've got essential oil and emotions.
Okay.
And we can go down that, but let's stick with this here, because there's so many different ones you can use. This is where the books and different things, but we're going to get to that with a little guide here I'm going to show you.
All right.
Okay, so smell something. It is the fastest way to affect mood.
That's what I understand.
Just think about it. Like, if somebody this is a good one.
Gets in your bloodstream quicker.
It gets in your bloodstream. So do you ever notice your happy smell when you go the pumpkin pie? But then this is a funny one, and people with boys or husbands or whatever may relate to this, but the husband farts and then holds the blanket down or whatever you smell, that's not going to put you in a very good mood, right?
No.
Right?
No, you don't have an oil for that,
so
do you?
Aromatically, oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah, we got lots of oils for that.
Okay.
Certain things go in the diffuser when we're having nights like that. So one, so I don't kill them, and two, so it smells better, right? Okay,
Yes,
so that's a perfect example. You related to that.
Yes,
That's why I had to give that example.
the old Dutch oven.
Right, so no Dutch ovens, but if Dutch ovens happen, essential oils can be a fast way to affect
I got to
your
tell
mood
you,
better.
I did not see that coming up today.
See, I'm helping you
You're
with
very
this.
helpful.
Okay? All right. So aromatic molecules have direct access to the limbic area.
Okay.
Or emotional seat of the brain. Okay? Emotional. I'm getting emotional because my husband did the Dutch oven.
Your husband made you,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it can also help you with mental focus, or maybe you have mental brain fog in that situation, with the kid and the dog and
Brain fog.
the wife. Right.
So yeah. I mean,
Okay.
so you're saying if that would be basically just checking out, I guess.
Checking out or brain fog, I don't know what to do, or I can't even think or process what's going on.
Yeah.
I think of in any situation when you got to act fast, if you got brain fog, you're not going to have that good reaction.
No.
Okay. All right. So mental fog, alert oils. So I think of my mints, my Motivate, my the spearmints and the mint oils. But
Tell you what, let's do.
Okay.
Let's take a quick break.
Quick break.
We'll come back. We'll get to the mints, as well as the rest of the oils, and we're going to get through this. All right.
Okay.
We got plenty of time.
All right.
You sure?
I think so. We got two more.
We got plenty of time. We're going to be right back here with Michelle Ward. You can find her online at youroilexpert.com. And we'll be back right after this. Do stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians at Express Lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, "Together, we're going to rebuild." Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Michelle Ward is here, and you can find her online at youroilexpert.com. All right, we fought the dog. We've got the kid. We're basically calming down now, right? And
Yes.
you're going to tell me how to calm down.
So aromatically, we got those diffusers running after the Dutch oven. We're happier. Okay, so
I really wasn't going to bring up the Dutch
aromatic
oven.
smells.
Okay, yes.
All right. So topically, you can use the oils topically. All right. So you can apply it over the heart area. Okay. So like broken heart thing. You could go inside the wrist because the wrist, obviously, cardiovascular veins are going there.
Right.
You can also apply it to the back of the neck. Okay.
See, people don't realize how many all the places that it will still get into your system, do they?
Yes. The other thing is cardiovascular, you think like where you take your pulse behind your ears is another good spot. So that's where you can get to the heart touch points. And then, of course, the feet is always an area you can hit. Now, the brain, okay, and the neurological piece, down the spine, okay, forehead, on your, this is more internal, but on your thumb, push it over through the mouth. Some oils can break the blood-brain barrier, so they can get in there and assist, too, which is pretty amazing.
Blood-brain barrier.
Blood-brain barrier. So I don't know if you look at, like, medications and stuff, certain medications can break the blood-brain barrier.
No idea what you're talking about.
So there's a blood-brain barrier to protect your brain.
Okay.
Okay, and there's certain things and bad things that can get in there, but essential oils are good, so they'll be able to get up in there and help the brain out and the brain function.
All right.
So, the brain, back of the neck, across the forehead, around the areas that's going to get to the brain. So then you have, and the other thing is the bottom of the feet, the big toe is the brain touch point. When you think about reflexology, so the big toe, if you go there, it'll eventually get to the brain too.
Okay.
Okay. So then the gut. Okay. So the gut, you can apply it over the stomach area, or the touch point for the stomach is the middle of the bottoms of the feet.
Okay.
So these are all places you can use the oils topically.
All right.
All right. Then internally, you were kind of like,
I was wondering.
we don't drink these
I was
oils.
going to say it seems like a waste of 1,000,000 trillion molecules.
You're right. Okay, but you have
40 million trillion molecules.
digestively, sometimes you need some things on the inside to calm the stomach. So you can actually take them, put them under your tongue. You can put them on your thumb, push to the roof of the mouth. You can also put them in a capsule. Some of them come in capsules. You can also definitely put them in your water. Of course, use stainless steel or glass, when you're doing things like that.
Right.
So why do we do that? Well, think about like seasonal threats, but also you can feel vulnerable to those seasonal threats. And so that's going to address that too.
And there are some some of these oils that are better at particular emotions than others,
Yes.
aren't there?
Yes. So let's get to that. So let's stick with the internal for just a second longer here. Because the gut is your second brain, serotonin's produced there. Sometimes we feel like, we can just change our mindset or whatever, but then it seems to always shift back. That's when we have to think about the foundational things that we've got. And we talked about that in our last session. Go watch that video on how to do a cleanse. But I'm actually going to run a group cleanse coming later this month. So keep an eye on my site, my YourOilExpert.com. Go to the events tab, and then you'll be able to watch for that. And we're going to take you through the cleanse. And contact me before then, so that way we can kind of get everything you need. But we'll walk you through that process too. So daily support of the vitamins and minerals, your trace minerals, make sure you're getting your healthy fats. So these are some of these things you can do on your own, but also supplementing is important too. And then of course the essential oils in our supplements will help you enhance the cellular nutritional level and all of those things too.
There you go. All right.
And then of course digestive function. If your stomach's in knots and you're not digesting, it's
We see
not
now
going
that's
well.
the thing. Our stomach has already gone into knots because we were worried about the flat tire.
Right.
And we're worried about
Right. So what if you got essential oil on the inside? Removes the knot.
Okay.
And I no longer have that
Okay.
digestive discomfort. Okay. So if you ever need moment by moment support.
Right.
Okay. So
This is what we're getting to.
a lot of times I think of like car accident, right? I had a friend, she was in a car accident, and she immediately grabbed one of our oils and started using it. It was her adaptive oil, which is our stress and anxious feeling blend oil that you use for that.
That help her down?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. I mean, it was a head-on car accident. It was a bad ordeal. And then she, of course, had pain. She was also using the Deep Blue for emotional pain and what she saw. And, so that was very beneficial. Now, when it comes to, what do I grab? So I have a set of 6 oils that are kind of part of our emotional line. Starts with Forgive. Forgive is made up of trees and flowers. So you think about a situation happens, okay, and then you have to maybe forgive someone. So what is a good situation where you've had to forgive someone? Or just give me a scenario when you're like, oh, that really made me upset.
Somebody shouted at me or something like that.
Okay. Made fun of you.
Made fun of me, sure.
Okay, so think of like a bullying situation with school. Kid comes home and they're all upset and they're grounded and they're mad and they're, whatever, and they said this about me or whatever. Okay, child needs to forgive. So we get some trees and we get some flowers in there.
Child needs to get past it.
Yeah, we gotta help them get past that. So the immediate, those smells of and the aromas of the trees and the flowers help do that. So then you go into, okay, they've gotten past the mad, angry. Now they're sad and they're embarrassed, So they need consoled. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you. So that's where you get the flowers. The flower oils are that.
Everybody
that
loves
warm,
the smell of flowers.
Well, they're the warm blanket that kind of
Right.
holds in. So that's why you send flowers to funerals and things,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's that warm blanket that kind of consoles someone. Okay. So we have a blend called Console, all right, that has a mixture of these. Then we have the mint oils.
We were talking mints a little bit ago.
At some point you get to that, you got to be at peace with whatever happens.
Sure.
You still got to go back to school. You got to still see the bully,
Sure.
So to be at peace, all right, so you get your mint oils. You got to get back into school. You got to
make sure that the bully's not
and
it's
you
not
still
gonna
got to
bother
maybe
you.
see or talk to the
Yeah.
bully. Okay, so the mint oils help us do that. So peace has a little bit of the flower and it has a little bit of the mints. Okay, then you get to motivate.
Gotta get fired up.
All right, got to get fired up.
Gotta get
be-
past it. Get fired up.
Yeah. So
Move on.
You're at peace and like, okay, I forgave him or whatever. I'm at peace. The situation's maybe behind us, but now I got to actually get back active in the basketball game that
Sure.
this occurred at. So the motivate's got your mints because they're motivating, but then you got your citrus because you have to have a little happy in there.
Yeah. The
Okay.
citrus basically is it'll pep up your mood.
Pep up the mood. So then you get to cheer, right? Pep up your mood.
Sure.
Remember, cheer. So we got citrus with the cheer, and then you get a little spices because you think of like cheer and happy, and then spice things up a little bit, right? Like you're getting really good at the dribbling and the basketball again, and you're just like, woo, okay. But then we get into the spices, spice things up, and then the herbs and grasses. You mix those together, and you got passion, and that's when you're back to that is when you're living in your passion. And you're excited, and you can probably hear it in my voice because this is what I
she
love,
gets
right?
fired up.
So that's the passion you're hearing, and when you're in the place of passion, it's a very good emotional state state.
There you go.
Okay.
We're there.
So we can take you through any of these situations with these ones.
That's fascinating. I mean, we've talked about the how it helps the gut and that kind of thing, and the emotional aspect of that is
Right.
just fascinating.
And the
to me.
limbic system with the brain and how it's all interconnected. It's very fascinating.
That's pretty good. I tell you what, let's do. We're gonna take one more quick break, and I want to know more about this cleanse thing because we've done it, we've talked about it before,
Okay.
but we've got one coming up, and I want to hear about it. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here with Michelle Ward. You can find her at youroilexpert.com, and we'll be back right after this word. Do please stick around. Wrap things up with Michelle. Back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Welcome back, folks. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, here with Michelle Ward, and she is a wellness expert. You can find her at Your Oil Expert on youroilexpert.com. As we've talked about a ton of stuff today. This not only can you alter your mood, but it's kind of life altering too, Ken.
Oh, it's absolutely life altering when you get all these things and get your body in check, and you get that foundational piece fixed and supported naturally. Like, it can completely change things in your life.
What lifestyle support? What are you talking about?
Well, first of all, let's kind of back up here. So we talked about the mind, the heart, and the gut, right?
Right.
Okay. So when it comes to the mind, what are your healthy thought patterns? Like, are you doing those things that don't cost you anything? You know, are you saying the right things to yourself? Or are you talking bad things all the time?
That's easiest. To me, the easiest thing to fix is tell yourself give yourself. I mean, they make fun of Stuart Smalley daily affirmation, but that helps.
I was actually going to go there. Like, do you have an affirmation? Do you have a prayer that you say every morning?
Yeah.
If you're, a spiritual person,
Get yourself in the right frame of mind.
And then, do you nourish your brain with good fats and minerals and things? And so that's where the cleanses could come in, or learning about that sort of thing. Okay, that's going to help support the actual brain. All right, through the gut. So then the healthy heart. Okay, so do you trust your intuition and your higher power? Do you trust that God's got the best interest for you? Do I freely give and receive love? Sometimes we have a wall built around our hearts, right?
Yeah.
Like, and am I giving this person the benefit of the doubt, or am I like closed off? Like, as soon as I see, not gonna happen. And then also, do you feel the peaceful inside? And do you rest well? Like, do you have that grounded peace?
Well, that's the thing. We haven't even mentioned rest and sleep, but boy, what a huge portion of the rest of your lifestyle and the rest of your feeling is making sure you're well enough rested.
If you don't get enough sleep, you're probably waking up grouchy.
Yeah. If you don't have enough sleep, you're going to be angry.
Right. Okay. So we could add that into the keeping your niece or nephew, into the scenario you're lacking sleep at the same time.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. So healthy gut. I digest and process food well. Are you or are you not? And I nourish my digestive system with good nutrition and enzymes. That's where we're going to get into the cleanse.
Yeah.
And then the body is healthy and feels good. So what do we need to weed out? Do we need out negative thoughts, relationships, substances, bad food choices? What do we need to plant? Do we need to plant in like new beliefs? Do we need relationships or maybe supplements and stuff to help us? Or do we need to, and then once we get those good things planted, how do I nourish the seed, that I have planted with my good habits, eating nutritional things good practices, exercise, and then other good patterns. Like, am I going to bed late all the time? Am I, staying up drinking and watching the game?
Yeah.
And then, waking up early or, all
College football season just ended. There's one game to go. And so my terrible lifestyle will hopefully alter.
Okay. There you go. So, and then other things, of course, exercise, water intake's going to be a big thing. Are you getting your rest, meditation, like we mentioned, and then improve your diet. So this is in January, early February. I will be creating an event, and in this event, we are going to walk you through literally changing each of these, and we're going to talk about the emotional side, but we're going to work on the internal, the gut piece, because I have found everybody that has pain, a lot of it's emotional pain. A lot of it's, the inflammation starts in the gut.
Yeah.
Then, of course, their mindset's all off. So I walk everybody through, or anybody that's gone through, what's been happening in the past 2 years, we're finding the gut and the microbes in the gut are really, really struggling. So we're going to not only focus on like the nutritional, the multivitamins, the omegas, and detoxing things and getting things through, but we're also going to focus on like fiber fuel and, the beans we talked about earlier.
Bean day.
And how we can kind of, support our bodies in a way. And what I want people to know, this is not a diet. This is a cleanse, and this does not mean we're having blowouts, and everybody's like freaks out over a cleanse.
It's not like a pre-colonoscopy
This is a guide to a better lifestyle, and we're going to touch on each piece of that. And I'm your wellness advocate, and my team and my group are here for you.
When is this? When do you plan this?
I planned.
This is basically a supported activity.
Support activity, yeah. You get a text each day on the activity, and like you can, read. You can do it on your own time. It's not like you have to show up at a certain time online. It's all online. Just go to youroilexpert.com/events, or you can go to the events tab when you go to my site, and then you'll see the event pop up. I plan to have something up for you to register by the middle of January.
Okay.
So, and then once we have that up and rolling, you'll be able to register. We'll get you.
What's the process? I mean, how long of a
30 days is the
30-day cleanse.
Yeah, it's a 30-day cleanse is what it is. And so we'll support you for 30 days, getting you a text each day to guide you in that daily's activities. And if you're a busy mom, guy, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can do it on your own time and plan that in over a lunch hour.
I tell you what, I have learned so much today.
Good.
Just
You were a little scared of this topic.
I am scared of this topic. I'm still scared of this topic, but I am surprised at what I have learned today. Michelle, thank you so much for being here, and best of luck. This is not. I've learned that it's not a colonoscopy cleanse.
No.
That's the best part.
It's not a colon, and that's a good. I'm glad you said that. That's a good way to say it. It's not a
I've learned
colonoscopy
that
cleanse.
Kendall is an awful person and does Dutch ovens on people.
Well, not all the time, but it just happens. Sometimes the beans,
Thanks very much, folks, for watching. Again, go to youroilexpert.com, find out more about Michelle. Michelle, thanks again.
You're welcome.
We'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.